Following the death of George Floyd, protests and demonstrations have taken place nationwide to advocate against police brutality and stand up for the Black Lives Matter movement. Many protests have turned into riots in cities such as Minneapolis, Los Angeles, Atlanta, New York City, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Oakland, San Jose, Chicago, and others across the nation. With many peaceful protests escalating into riots, enhanced police presence and riot control has been brought in to keep peace and protect others from danger. However, many protesters are met with control that many see as inappropriate and unacceptable. Many state governors and officials have shown support for protesters and have shown that certain police officers are using incorrect control tactics on protesters. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio stated on Monday that while there were criminal instances of rioting,
we also have seen situations where police officers acted inappropriately. And it's rare, I want to be clear, but it must be addressed in every instance.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, in a daily briefing, stated that,
I stand figuratively with the protesters. I stand against the arson and the burglary and the criminality. I stand with the protesters. And it shouldn't take this long to end basic discrimination and basic injustice.
President Trump spoke Monday evening in the White House Rose Garden, threatening to use military personnel if state governors cannot control riots. The president did state that he is, quote,
I am your president of law and order and an ally of all peaceful protesters.
Yet, he forcibly moved peaceful protesters away from the White House to take a photo op in front of a historic church. Bishop Marian Edgar Budd of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington, who is in charge of the church, denounced the actions of President Trump using the church and a Bible for the opportunities, saying,
The president, after insisting that he would use severe military force to quiet the agony of our nation, cleared nonviolent protesters with tear gas and riot police so that he could co-opt the symbols of our faith to undergird his message.
Many other demonstrations have stayed peaceful, with many members of law enforcement joining the protests and showing solidarity, such as Flint, Michigan.
You tell us what you need to do.
Camden and Newark, New Jersey, Santa Cruz, California, Kansas City, Missouri, and others. Officer Derek Chauvin of the Minneapolis Police Department, the officer responsible for George Floyd's death, has been charged with third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. He is set to appear in court later this month and is being held at Oak Park Heights State Prison with maximum security. With the country up in arms on this current civil movement, many are left to question what will come out of the change that many are standing for. Petitions and organizations have been created to support those struggling with racial discrimination. Here are some examples of how to support. Text FLYOD to 55156. Text JUSTICE to 668366. Sign the Justice for George Floyd petition on change.org. Sign the Justice for Breonna Taylor on change.org. Look at several campaigns on changeofcolor.org. Donate to the George Floyd Memorial Fund. Donate to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. Follow the NAACP on all social media.